Hey guys, it's Tom here, and today I'm bringing you the second ever tutorial on my channel. So this is going to be a part 1 of a tutorial on how to make a really good YouTube background. So yeah, this tutorial is going to be for non-partner, but I will do a partnered one soon. So yeah, anyway, so you want to start off in Cinema 4D. You want to go to MoGraph, MoText, and before you do anything, you want to use this little tool up here in the top right just to center it up. So I like to go by the grid lines, center it up like so. Now once you've done that, I like to add a camera. So you go to this little light icon with the 4 arrows and you go to select a camera. So the camera is now on, so all you have to do to view it is click on this little square here, and that will show you exactly what the camera's seeing. So anyway, then you want to click on the text, zoom out a bit. So yeah, now we're ready to edit the text. As you can see, if I go click on the little black square, and it'll turn white, and that means we're viewing the camera. And then untick it again. So yeah, I'm just going to call it, put your username here that's going to show up on your background. So I'm just going to do tutorial. Right, just going to go on the camera again and center it up. Now this is when to use your favorite font. So I'm going to use, I think, Bebas Neue. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure, but I quite like this font. It's yeah, it's quite good. So once you've done that, go on to the Object tab, change the depth. I'm going to change mine to about 100. Now you want to add some caps, so fillet cap and fillet cap. Change the steps to 5 and the radius to 3. And the same again with the bottom, like so. So now if we render this frame out, as you can see, it's just some blank text at the moment. So yeah, let's go ahead and add some color onto it. So if you double click down here to add a new material, double click it. I'm going to go with a nice red color, like so. Go down to reflection and add a texture and click Fresnel. Now this gives a really nice sort of real life reflection, and also turn the brightness down a bit and the mix strength. Once you've done that, go down to specular. I like to change the width to around 20% and the height to around 80. So now we've got some really good glossy red. Just drag it onto the text and render it out. That is looking good, but the light is sort of messed up. So to fix this, all you have to do, so I'm just going to add a bit more depth, probably 150 will be fine. Now all you have to do is go to this cube icon and click plane. Now if you drag this out sort of underneath it, like so, resize it. Now double click on the materials again, and instead of putting a color, we're going to untick color and click luminance. Now so we're going to drag this onto the plane, and we're going to control copy that plane and control V, which will copy and paste it. Drag the other version up, and once we render it out, we should be getting some nice sort of reflections down here on the text. So yeah, I'm just gonna move the bottom one down a bit, and obviously in the final image we don't want these great white planes showing up. So what you do is you right click, Cinema 4D tags, compositioning, you click that and you untick scene by camera down here, so untick it. do that with the second plane as well. Compositioning and untick. Right, so now if we go onto the camera view and render it, it's not showing up, which is good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a better angle, and I'm going to maybe sort of change the letters around a bit, just mix them up, make some of them slanted, rotate them, you know, a bit of that just to add to the effect. So and sorry guys, my headset just cut out there. So yeah, you want to make sure you're clicking on the text and just hit C. Now this will, if you open up the different folders, this will make it so you can edit each bit of text. So if we go over here and start with the T, I'm just probably gonna do a bit of a rotation on it, like so, and then move it back down into place. Same with the U, just put it that way, move it to there. Now with the other T, now this is really just up to you what you do on this bit, guys. I just like to mix things up a bit. So let's see how that's looking so far. Yep, that's looking nice. So yeah, you don't even have to do this if you don't want to. It's just can add to the effect. Right, so nearly there. Right, so let's render that out and see how that looks. Yep, that looks nice and random. I'm just gonna maybe do the U a bit more, because it doesn't look as random as some of the others. The T, gonna face that down. And the O, gonna face that down as well. Right, that is, yep, that's looking good. So as you can see, we still have some sort of difference in reflections. So just to add a nice sort of ambient light, I'm just going to add some lights. So make sure you've got these tools up here. These are the rotate tool, the scale tool, and the move tool. So I'm just going to use the move tool. Drag the lights out here. Let's put some nice ones in front, and again Control C, Control V, just to move it over. Right, now to see how that's looking. Yeah, that's looking alright. So yeah, you can really add as many lights as you want, just as many as it takes to make the text look really nice. Might move it down a bit. Yep, that is looking good. So got sort of a nice glossy text effect. Now this really is personal preference, but I do tend to sort of fiddle with the letters just to make them exactly perfect. So this is really up to you. And render that out. Yep, that is looking good. So there you go, that's our finished text for the background. So to render it, if you go onto these three buttons here, the one on the left, this is render the current frame, so this is just a sort of preview. The one in the middle is the actual render, and the one on the right is render settings. So you want to click on the render settings, make sure the output is, I tend to use print landscape and A4. I just find it has the best result. And when it says save, you want to make sure, or you want to first put in the file name. I'm just going to call it tutorial. Save. Format PNG, and you must tick alpha channel. If that's not ticked, then it'll go wrong, so make sure that's ticked. So once you've done that, hit render. It'll should take a couple seconds. Once that's done, here it is on the desktop, our tutorial text. So as you can see, it doesn't have a background, and that's what the alpha channeling was for. So yeah, thanks guys for watching part 1 of my tutorial. Part 2 will be out shortly, and that will be how to put this into a background. And anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's Tom here, and I know I just said goodbye. I'm really sorry about that, but I just remembered one little thing. Don't worry, I haven't forgot anything. This is just your personal opinion. I just rendered out some text that looked like this, and I personally think it looks better. So I'm just going to teach you guys how to do it. So it is just the same as the original, but with a black side drop. So anyway, so you want to open up your Cinema 4D. So this was just the original text. Literally, it's really simple. All you do is copy and paste the red colour that you made, just to keep all the settings. By doing that, I click it and go Command C, Command V. Just want to change all the colours down to black. Or to be honest, you can do this with any colour you want, but I think black looks better. You want to go up to the text, delete the red off the text, and put the black there first, and then the red on top. Now as you can see, it's still all red, so with the red selected, you want to go down into the tag tab, and on selection just type capital C 1, and it is important you do a capital C. So now all it's done is move the red to the front and left the black at the sides and back. So all you have to do now is render it out. This will take a couple seconds, and there you have it, 2 different texts, and I'll show you how to put them into the background in part 2 of this tutorial. So give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and subscribe.